Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the Gen 4 Sinnoh, yeah. And we left off with this list, and we need to put those cards away, but before I do that, here are the 3 code cards. Pause the video and you may have them. And now we're going to get into putting those cards away, and hopefully being the last set of cards that I'm going to do for this group video. Until I can get to the next gen. And as I was looking at these, I don't have any of those to look through. It's just hold on. Rail is part of this over here. Riolu. That's the only one, so I'm going to put those cards right over there. Riolu versus Crown Zenith Riolu. Currently, I like that one better, so we'll just put that one up there for right now because that's going to be the next group of cards that I have to look through. And then this way, we got Reverse Hollow Krogunk and the one Krogunk that I already have in there, so I go there. I currently like the Jabby one that I have currently. And then Toxicroak. I like the one that I have. So these go upstairs to the next binder set. So let's get to those because luckily they're right here. Riolu versus Riolu. I don't know what it is, but I like that one better than this one. So, because you're common, you go over there. Krogunk, Krogunk, Krogunk. It's not noticeable yet. I like that one better. So these Krogunks go in this pile over here. Toxicroak versus Toxicroak. I like the rare one version better, so let's go there. Now, these are cards that I have already been through because they were doubles, and I just wanted to make sure if the card I was looking at is not here, and I have the extra. Like, say, I didn't have a Gibble or a Gibbite, and I already went through those cards, and I only had one card left, and it was already in this pile, then I would put it here. But anyways, we're going on to the next part of the list. Alright. Carnivine, Finneon, Luminion. Okay, that one's in Johto. Kanto, and Kanto. So mainly I'm just looking for thumbnail. So Snowvert and Obama's No Snow. Ow. Just put myself in. Alright. And then we lift this up. Put this up. Lift that back down. Now for this group, my blue portfolio. Yep. Yep. I don't have its Mega. Mega would have been there, and the Trainer would have been there. I have to research of the different types of Rotoms. Because as you can see, I put the drone and the Dex in here as well. I don't know if there's any other Rotoms. So I have to research that. But until then, I'm going to continue putting cards away. Such as Carnivine, the Minion, we're not on Rotom yet. Nope. Carnivine. So those are the cards that we have. So Carnivine, and then the Minion and Finian. Which Carnivine do I like more? The one that I have. So these two will go up here. Looking at later. Finian versus Finian. For some reason I like this one here more than this one. I don't know if it's because of the coral scene. Probably because of the coral scene. Versus just being underwater. And now this might be very diverse, but I like this one more than this one. Again, it's because of the coral. Some of y'all will be like, but that's a promo. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I don't know all the terms. I just call this a holo rare. And it looks like somewhat of a full art. But anyways, I don't care about that. Because if I did, then I would end up keeping all the cards. Every single one of them. But I don't feel that way. So I don't. Alright. Which one do I like better? The one that I already have in there. And this is what I mean. Because if I like... Because this one's from the pack that I'm going to put into the box. Okay, Finian. This is the one that I already have in there. And personally, like I said, I like this one more than these two. So this one goes in the white box. And this one goes over here. And this is an uncommon. So that goes in the pile. Now, we go into this list here. Another idea of why I have this list is so when I go to Dre Meat or the store, I can find the cards that I want for each of what I'm missing. So, Kanto, Johto, ooh, Lightment, funky, Kanto, because they're part of the evolutions, Johto, Kanto, Gen 3? Isn't Gallade part of Gen 3? Yes, Gen 3. Which is Hoenn. So, Hoenn and Hoenn. And I put Gen 3 last time, but didn't know how to spell Hoenn then. I get second guessing myself. How do I spell Hoenn? Now I'm going to continue second guessing myself because I don't know where these go. So that's why I have this available. Probopass, Dusknar, and Frostlass. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Okay. This one is also Holland. Healing. Looking for the next two. Holland. Alright, I know there's passes in Holland, but I want to make sure. I need to be able to see all the images. Where are you, nose pass? There it is. That's why I couldn't see it. Holland. There we go. I probably have some more Pokemon I have to do that with, but for now, that's just what I have. Okay, now we're on Rotom. We're in the green portfolio, so you only get that Rotom. Yuki, Spirit, regular Dialga, regular Palkia, Heatran, Regigigas is in Hoenn, Giratina, nope. Alright, Giratina. And it looks like it's snaky form, so it's origin form. Thank you. Cresselia, Manaphy, Darkrai, I can already see it. Land version of Shaman. Do I have Arceus up here? No. No, I do not. Alright. Green folder is done for now until I can put cards in it. Alright. Okay. Rotom. And I'm gonna write in both Dex and then Drone. And I'll also put check mark there, check mark there. As for the rest of the road times, I do not have currently. Then we have Yuxi, Mispris, Azelf, which I realize these are in the wrong order. Not bad. Dialga and Origin Form. Palkia, Origin Form. Heatran. I need to write that in Hoenn. Origin Form, Giratina. Corsilia. Got Phony and Manaphy. Then I have Darkrai, both Shaman, Sky and Land, and Arceus. Alright. Now it's time for the cards. Cards! And of course, putting Hoenn in for Regigigas. So, that means the rest of these cards are the ones that I'm looking for. So, right now I'm just going to do Hoenn, or Rotom. I'll do Shaman and Uxie later. Heat, Wash, Frost, Fan, Mow. And then the regular Rotom, which I don't really care for, so that one's there. Alright. Let's put these in the right order. There we go. Uxie versus Uxie. Currently like the one that I have, so that goes up there. Turn the page. Dialga. Palkia. The reason why there's two different Palkias here is because the different hollow. One has like a sprackly star pattern, and the other one's just a boring hollow, is what I like to call it. Let's go right there for now. Alright. Dialga versus Dialga. The reason why I don't like this Dialga is because I can't tell what the frick is going on in this one. So that one's crap to me. Palkia versus Palkia. Versus Palkia versus Palkia. Versus the one that I already have in here. I personally like the Palkia that I already have in there. I know that you get to see this one a lot more. It's just, I like it. I like the blue and the purples. So, that one goes up here. Heatran versus Heatran. I like the one that I have. So, I don't have any Giratina for this group of cards. I do have Corsilia. I really like this one. And so, because I really like that one will go into my portfolio. I was hoping I wouldn't, but unfortunately I do. This one will go in there. Now, it's very possible that I'm at the 20 mark right now, but I'm going to keep going because we're almost done. And I want to get through. Darkrai versus the Darkrai's that I have. I like the current one that I have. So these Darkrai's will go up top here. And then Shaman. Sky version. And I like the one that I have. So. These ones go in my box of doom. Alright. Since I already went through all these are now going to go in. Okay, flip. And this one will go right here for now. So I can go through these. Go back to Rotom. Did I not put a Rotom for her? This binder? Oh, Rotom's here. Alright, and I like that Rotom, so that one goes away. Uxie versus Uxie. I like the one that I have. This Dialga sucks, so Palkia versus Palkias. So I was going to choose a Palkia. I'll choose that one. So these two go in the box. So does that one. And I'm using the star pattern one. The star pattern ones, I think it comes in the like specialty boxes. Like you can get this, this, and this. The coin, and the pen. I think that's what the star pattern ones are. So those go there. But I like that one. I like the colors from that one better. That's why I like that one better. Heatran versus Heatran. I don't like that one. Corselia versus Corselia. I like the one that I have. Darkrai versus the Darkrai's that I have here. I like that one. And Shaman versus Shaman. I'm going with the Hedgehog form. Alright. And now we're done with Sinnoh. Now I had a thought I should put like the older version Sinnoh in with this set, but what is it, like Hisuian, I think is what it's called. But I'd rather not, because then I have to reorganize the portfolios again. And I don't want to do that yet. So Hisuian is probably going to go in its own little binder. And with that said, I'm going to be ending this video so I can go on to Gen 5, which is Kalos, rather. And it's about time I do it anyways. I'm over the 20 mark. Is that 3? No. Now it's 3. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in Kalos Gen 5's video. And here's the last of the code cards. And I'll see y'all then. So, bye-bye.